Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Darren coming with another DOJ Fleet Friday video. Today, we're going to be showcasing the Blaine County Sheriff's Department. Now, this is also going to be the last BCSO exclusive vehicle that we do. I know, very sad. But, we are moving on to bigger things. I was about to say better, but not necessarily better, just bigger. We're moving on to other great things, and we're going to have a great time. This series is not over. We will be moving on to a new department after this. Now, without further ado, let's get to the vehicle that we are showcasing today. I only have one vehicle for you guys today. Again, this is the final vehicle for this pack, unless I've missed one. However, I looked through their vehicle structure in and out and couldn't find anything. This is the 2018, I believe. I was right, 2018 Ford Expedition. Now, this vehicle looks absolutely beautiful. Um, a lot of you guys probably saw this in my streams under Mom Van. It is not a Mom Van. That is just an inside joke. However, this is the 2018 Ford Expedition. Now, if you are new to the Fleet Friday series, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the vehicle out, go over all of the liveries, extras, and do a walk around of the car, talk about the vehicle a little bit, and then do a final review. So let's go ahead and pull the vehicle out and look at everything that this car has to offer, not to option, to offer. If I can English today, that would be great. So let's go ahead and step out. We're gonna go over here to our little key fob and open everything up. And let's do our walk around of the car. So as always, we're gonna start from the front. We have the I was told that this little star right here means Satina. So we have the Satina push bar right here. We have the engine bay is not detailed, it's just the image. So that is actually normal for what we expect. The ones with the high detailed engines are actually abnormal. We do see the red, and then over here, this is supposed to be blue, however it's not flashing right now. The red and blue lights in the fog bay. We also have the red and blue in the push bar, and then also the red and blue on the dashboard. We're going to come around to the side over here. We can see that light bar giving a nice little red and blue effect. No ambers in the front, something I'm noticing here. On the side, we do have the decent intersection lighting. We got the blue flashing in the push bar, and then this red in the back bay, also with the light bar, and then another red strobing light from the prisoner partition. Prisoner partition, something we don't usually see when we look back here at the prisoner partition, is two individual seats. Usually the back seat is just one long like plastic thing, easier for cleaning out and stuff like that. This is not that. It actually has two individual seats, so that's something that not necessarily used to. I do like the wooden finish here on the door frame. Let's go over here to the front. We have the high-speed center console with the AR and the shotgun mounted with the Pro Guard on the center console. We got our Panasonic Tough Book with the MDC pulled up, and then of course our driver side and passenger side spotlights. We also have our radar system right there, and an air freshener with the watch guard. Everything's here. It looks really good. This is a really nice interior. Do the dials work? No. Okay, so the dials don't work on this. There are vehicles where the dial does work, but this is not one of them. Alright, so let's go around to the back. In the back, we can see the lights flashing up on the up here in the bay. Let's go ahead and also close the trunk. Oh, okay. Go to vehicle menu, close the trunk. We can also see the red and blue lights here, and then the strobing brake light. That looks really nice. We can also see the ALPRs up there. And then let's go ahead and open the trunk back up. What do we have back here? It looks like we have a little planning sheet. Got some cones, a toolbox, a fire extinguisher. It looks like some more toolboxes back there. We got a radio. Looks like a crash report seat. Some flares, and of course, what would a police car be without some stop sticks to make everything worthwhile? Let's go around to this side, see if we see anything different. Obviously, we can see this intersection lighting still lighting up the sky. Is there any amber? Okay, so we do see the back light bar is where the amber lights come to life. So in the back there is some amber lights, but in the front there are none. And I believe that is going to be it for the exterior of the vehicle. Let's get everything closed, see if I missed anything. I do believe I did not. This is a beautiful, beautiful car. So now we're going to jump in and look at all the liveries that this vehicle has to offer. Let's go. Okay, let's turn off the siren there for a second. Actually, we can turn this off completely. We're going to go to vehicle options, vehicle liveries. Livery number 0 is obviously the, hold on one second. Oh, I didn't even notice that. The when you have your hazards on, the mirror, what is it called? The side view mirror flashes. That's pretty cool. I didn't notice that. I do want to say that that may be the only vehicle in DOJ that has this. I may stand corrected on that statement, but I'm pretty sure this is the only vehicle in DOJ that has lights on the side view mirrors that flash with as like hazards and turn signals. Because I'm assuming this is also the turn signal. Indeed. Yeah. Maybe. It may be the only vehicle. I could stand corrected again, but I'm pretty sure. Anyways, let's go back to on topic. Livery number 0 is going to be the default Blaine County Sheriff's Department livery. Obviously, in Valor, there is hope, is their motto. So going around from front to back. Livery number 1 is going to be the Wildlife Rangers. As I've always said, and I will continue to say till the end of time, as long as they keep it like this, I love the Wildlife Rangers liveries. It is such a beautiful livery. What does that say there in the back? See something, call it. Oh, okay. I didn't even I didn't know that that was there. Was that in any of the other vehicles? That's pretty cool. But man, I just love the Wildlife Ranger skin. I think it looks a lot nicer on like the F350. And if the Silverado had it, then the Silverado, like just the idea of seeing like the F350 driving through the woods with the Wildlife Ranger skin, it just seems perfect. Anyways, let's continue on. Livery number 2 is going to be an unmarked livery. So this is most likely what I would use if I was going to use this vehicle. Most likely without the light bar and without the ALPRs, and most likely without the push bar as well. Livery, and that is it. So 3 liveries, 0, 1, and 2. So 3 in total. And that is going to be it for the liveries for this vehicle. Let's go ahead and turn off all the extras and see what it offers. So without any extras on, this is what you get. Again, for some reason the lights down there at the bottom are not working. I'm not sure why they aren't. Oh, there they go. There they go. We must have broken them somehow. Not entirely sure, but I guess I broke them. Anyways, so you can see from the front we have the red and blue in the fog light, and then the red and blue on the dashboard, and that's all you get from the front with no extras enabled. From the side, we can see the red light flashing in the prisoner partition, and then that light in the back window right there above the "In Valor There Is Hope" is not flashing. Not too sure about that. And in the back, there is a lot more lights in the back. We can see the brake light strobing back and forth, wigwagging as I call it. And then obviously the red and blue on that silver bar next to the expedition sign, and then the red and blue in the back window. Going on to this side, same thing. Uh, in the back window, it's not flashing, but in the prisoner partition, it is, and that is it for the lighting pattern with this. Going on to the vehicle extras. Extra number 1 is going to add a light bar. So we already kind of looked at this light bar before. Let's go ahead and turn the spotlight on if we can. There we go. So this is with the spotlight turned on, so we can see the there is a the center portion of the light bar does turn on with the spotlight. Let's go ahead and swing around to the back and see what it looks like. We can see the ambers kind of come alive in the back light bar. Going on to extra number 2, we can see extra number 2 is the ram bar with the front and side lighting. This is the Satina light bar. As I was told in a previous video, that star actually is the Satina logo. Extra number 3 is going to be our ALPR system. Extra number 4 is going to be a bike, which means extra number 5 is going to be the bike rack. And there we are. So, and this would go perfectly with the Wildlife Rangers livery with the bicycle rack on the back. So that is a nice little feature. Now, extra number 6 is going to be what it is on every vehicle that has this light bar. The last extra is always going to be the daytime running lights. Now, before I point out the daytime running lights, I did want to point out that the spotlights, when you turn on the spotlight, it actually turns on a spotlight for the alleyways as well. The alleyway lighting on the light bar. That is really, really cool. That's awesome. Well, that's a cool little feature. And then extra number 6 is the daytime running light. So, and that is going to be that for this vehicle. And that will complete this episode of Fleet Friday. This is the 2018 Ford Expedition. Now, my final review of this vehicle. Now, this vehicle is unlocked at the rank of lieutenant within the Blaine County Sheriff's Department. This is a very simple vehicle. The handling line on this vehicle is not the best, and what I mean by that is it's not fast. I would not consider this a pursuit rated vehicle, but just to cruise and drive around with and just relax. It is a very overall nice looking vehicle. There are not a bunch of cons to this vehicle. I'd say the biggest con to this vehicle is its overall speed. Other than that, this vehicle is very nice. Without the light bar though, in an unmarked fashion, the lighting is not that impressive, especially from the front, which could lead you to run into some issues when trying to pull people over and things like that. But other than those main cons, overall this is an amazing vehicle. I do like this vehicle a lot, and I think that it has a huge roleplay purpose. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of DOJ Fleet Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next week, where we will be unveiling a new department. And I will see you guys then. This has been your Darren. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.